on, fam? Welcome to a new video. I figured why not give you guys a little bit more food content. I know you guys have been asking for that. I just did a little bit of a grocery haul. I have been out of town a ton. I was like, let me get some food. This is not my whole thing. Like normally I would get more. It's just I walked to the grocery store and I wanted to get some more steps, a little bit of cardio, and I knew I couldn't carry a ton. I could have forced myself to. So maybe I'm a little. This is what I ended up snagging, and I think I'm gonna show you in this video as well. Meal ideas that I use with this and kind of give you a little glimpse of go-to meals, high protein meals, pre-workout, post-workout meals, all of that. So I'm gonna record some of my meals over the next few days and show you guys them. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you haven't already, drop a like, make sure you're subscribed. We are so close to 20K and I cannot get there without you guys. That is one of my big goals before I hit the end of the year. Let's achieve it together. Maybe I'll do a big giveaway. So make sure you're subscribed and let's get into what I just bought. Okay, let's start off with our protein sources, which I know you guys want to prioritize the most. And a lot of people go, how do I get all my protein in? I don't understand. I can never get enough protein. Listen, we're gonna talk about it. We have, of course, some Laura's lean beef. Shout out Laura. This is the super lean one. This is 96.4. The reason I got this is because I also picked up guacamole, which is heavy in fat, and I knew I was gonna be mixing these two a lot, so I figured I would get my fat from guac versus the fat from the meat. So normally I will get a 92 or a 93.7, right? So 92.8, 93.7, typically Laura's beef, or if I go to Whole Foods, which is completely out of my way, I will get an organic ground beef, which does cook better and taste better in my opinion. It's more expensive, but that ends up being a 90.10 typically, or 92.8 sometimes. It really depends what you can find. So biggest main protein source is right here. A lot of these other items in here are gonna be full of protein in different aspects. So these are not all prime protein things, just like the meat and eggs are, which I have eggs in the fridge. These are gonna have an additional source of protein. So if we're looking at a carb source that also has a good amount of protein hidden in there, we're looking at something like Banza pasta. So for an entire serving of this, if we were looking at about a 3.5 ounce serving, 60 carb, 20 protein. You add some chicken, you add some beef in there, insane, phenomenal meal. If you're looking at a 2 ounce serving, that's 35 carb, 11 protein, 3 fat. Love Banza. It is like a pea protein pasta. So if you like that, you love that taste, you've never tried it before, I highly recommend you try it. There's so many good items. Banza also makes protein pizza, which is really good too. And I love Banza because they've been sending me stuff for the past year for no reason other than just out of love. So shout out Banza. I love them so much. Another big protein source that is like hidden into things is this Kodiak oatmeal. I've never tried this flavor before. I've never seen this one, but there is 8 grams of protein in here, 22 carb and 1.5 fat. So that's awesome for a oatmeal, especially if you're gonna add a protein source like a scoop of ghost protein into here. That's gonna be fire. It's gonna taste good and it's gonna have a load of protein in it, which is awesome in a good balanced meal. Another thing that has some hidden protein in it is, I just found these, never seen them before. They're keto sandwich thins, not thins, thins. 3 fat, 21 carb, 12 protein. That's awesome. Only thing is there's a lot of fiber in here, so be careful on how many you consume in one sitting. You know what I mean? Be careful with that one. But just pick these up. I'll let you guys know how these are and I'll show you some meals with these. I'm thinking like burgers, breakfast sandwiches, stuff like that. Another one with some hidden protein is these English muffins. Now these are amazing. They're cinnamon plus protein. I really, really like these. I haven't had these in a very long time. There's a grand total of 8 grams of protein in here, 25 carb, 1 fat. So this is awesome to make egg sandwiches on, or throw some peanut butter on, or whatever you want put on here.
I don't freaking know.
Before a lift, quick snack, throw some peanut butter or whatever on there, and that's just a snack you can carry in your bag if you need extra carbs, protein, fats, whatever. Love those. These are one of my favorites. I haven't had these in a very long time. You guys have seen these on my channel plenty of times before in full day of eatings, probably like 5-6 months ago. So these are the Cali Power. They are expensive. I typically eat an entire bag of this, and it's usually towards the end of the day when I have a lot of calories to get in. So a whole bag of this is 6 fat, 49 carb, and 65 protein. Yeah, you heard that right. Literally one of my favorites. It is a little bit of a different texture of chicken, so just be aware of that, but try them out. Like I said, a little bit more on the pricier side, but crazy good macros. If you're getting to the end of the day, you don't want to cook a ton of stuff, throw these in the oven and just eat them with ketchup. Literally the best. You get a great source of everything for under 500 calories. So that's about sums it up for my like protein sources, hidden protein things that I get typically in a lot of my meals. Now some more carb sources. I love this. So Rice Krispie treats, but the home style. The home style is the best of the best in my opinion. Way better than the typical regular ones. There's just more marshmallow in them and I love them. And I think that's a little bit more fat by like 1.5 grams or so, but worth it. 26 carb, 3 fat, less than 1 gram of protein. These are fire if you had a meal and you planned for that to be your pre-workout meal and then all of a sudden your workout got pushed back a little bit and you need more of a carb source quick. Perfect. I keep these in my gym bag. I keep them in my pantry. These are just good to have all around if you need that quick carb source and it tastes good. Treat it like a nice treat. My other main source of carbs that I always use and have 1 to 2 times a day are these rice cups. Now, is it easier to just buy a whole thing of rice and make a bowl of rice or make a ton of rice and then use it throughout the week? It is, but I'm all about convenience personally, so I'm willing to pay a little bit more to have a cup of rice that I microwave for a minute and I throw it within beef. So it allows me to make a 5-minute meal, personally, the best. So love these, always snag them, always have a ton of them in my house for that reason. Now some other carb sources similar to rice are some russet potatoes. Love cooking these up. So for example, one of these meals I'm probably gonna make is burgers and fries. So I will cut the russet potatoes up, air fry them, and make my own French fries. Way less carbs, little to no fat compared to restaurant fries, and they still taste amazing. You still get that burger and fry combo. So super, super cheap. And if you have an air fryer, you haven't made your own French fries, I'm not sure what you're doing. You need to do that. And then as well as these are some carb sources too, good pre-workout, good snack. And then the Bonza pasta as well as the oatmeal, which you guys saw already, that has all that hidden protein in it. This is just a snack that I truly love. At the end of the night, sometimes I want something that's super salty. Good old bag of popcorn is not too bad. For a whole bag, it's 9 fat, 15 carb, and 2 protein. So I think that's right. I don't know how to read this, if I'm being honest. It's probably more calories than that. I've always struggled to read the popcorn bags, but Cousin Willie's is my absolute favorite. I found it in college when I lived in Illinois, and I've loved it ever since. So this is a good salty snack that I just want to indulge in sometimes at the end of the night. Good carb source, bananas. Getting back into fruit. It's not strawberry season, which is very sad. So strawberries are not really looking too hot when you're going to buy them in the store, which is sad because I really like strawberries. At one point in prep, I thought I turned into a strawberry because of how much strawberries I was eating. We're gonna go the banana route, throw this in some oatmeal, or maybe just have a banana because I've been sitting at my desk and I just need to get some food going, or a nice pre-workout snack as well. And then yeah, these are just some extras. I needed more sea salt. Make sure you're putting enough sodium into your diet. We need sodium to get a muscle contraction. Your sodium potassium pump, it requires sodium, right? That's why it's called your sodium potassium pump. So make sure you get enough salt in your day. And if you are working out a ton, you're doing a ton of cardio, you're drinking enough water, it's okay to load that salt up. It's not gonna kill you. That's a myth. It's all about if you're actually expelling and you're working out and you're moving, your body needs sodium. So make sure you're getting enough sodium in your diet. Some avocado spray. Pay attention to the spray that you guys use. So this is what I always use when I'm cooking with anything. Obviously, there is definitely some fat in there when you're using it. When you're getting an avocado spray, you want it to just be avocado oil. Now, this is actually the wrong one I bought because this has some other stuff in it. You typically just want the one that says ingredients, avocado oil. That's it. I technically bought the wrong one. The other one that I like to usually buy, Chosen Foods. Now this is about $2 to $3 more expensive, but the only ingredient is avocado oil. That is what you want to see. They didn't have this one in Kroger today, so I figured I'd snag this one. And clearly I didn't follow my rule because there's organic soy lecithin. I don't know what that is. You don't want it in your body, so make sure it just says avocado oil or whatever oil you like to use. Avocado oil has a high heat tolerance before it turns into like a bad fat. That's what you're gonna want. Some other fatty items is guacamole. I love throwing this in with some rice and some beef, like make a little bowl. So delicious. I don't know, something about guacamole is just so satisfying to me. Then I grabbed some pasta sauce for the pasta. I haven't made pasta in a very long time, but I had it a few weeks ago and it was delicious and I want to get back into that. 0.5 gram of fat, 12 carb, 2 protein. That's a lot of carbs for pasta sauce, but I really wanted roasted garlic, so that's what we went with it. That's what a lot of that looks like. Throughout the week, I'm gonna show you guys some meals that I used and made with these, give you guys my review, my thoughts, and we'll kind of go from there. If you haven't already, drop a like button and let's continue into this video. Okay, finished cooking up this little meal. I'm having this for breakfast today, but you can have this at any time. 1 cup of rice, 4 ounces of a lean ground beef, and about 2 tablespoons or so of guacamole that was pre-made from the store. Super simple, great pre-workout meal that I personally eat pre or post-workout all the time. Like I said, this can be eaten at any time of the day. It's like a taco bowl, I guess. I don't know. Finished a workout, not feeling super hot at all. My hair just came out of its bun. It's okay, besides the point. This is what that post-workout meal is looking like. I don't feel good, so I just made a lot of food. So this is like about 4.5 ounces of pasta. I measured that dry, and then it's 6 ounces of beef, and then about a half cup of the pasta sauce. So I'm gonna push as much of this in as I possibly can. Ton of protein, because I don't know if I'm gonna eat again because I just don't feel good. I have 1 call and then I'm gonna go to sleep, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is food. So this super easy, super delicious meal. Simple, but full of protein. It's probably dark and I don't feel good. Pre-bed meal because I didn't get enough food in today. 1 of the protein cinnamon English muffins. Cut that up. I have half a banana, some Justin's honey peanut butter, which is really good. So I'll use about 1 serving of that. Always this milk. So I put about, it's probably like 8 ounces in there. And then we're gonna do a scoop of the peppermint hot cocoa protein mix, which this is fire in the winter because you're drinking hot cocoa, but you're actually drinking a protein shake. As always, code Kayla saves you 20%. Just lays in the middle of the floor like a big old boy. I got my Uggs on. These are from high school, bro. High school. Look at this foot. Making a pre-workout meal. Typically, my morning meals are always like the rice with the beef or like the guacamole or whatever. But this morning I'm feeling more, and it's almost afternoon. It's 11:30. I've been on my computer for hours and I didn't sleep well last night. I woke up at 4 a.m. and lay there for an hour and a half watching Netflix because I could not get myself to go back to sleep. Finally fell asleep, then alarm went off and I just turned the alarm off and let myself sleep for another 45 minutes. This is what it is. Sleep is crucial. Make sure you are sleeping. I swear it is so important to so many different things. So I'm like feeling super breakfasty. I'm not a big oatmeal fan, but I did want to try this oatmeal out for you guys. Let me know and let you know how it is. So we're gonna do 2 packets of that, get a good amount of carbs and protein because there's 8 grams protein in this, 22 carbs, so it'll be a good meal. And then we're gonna add probably like a half a banana to it as well. I know I'm gonna struggle to eat this. I always struggle to eat oatmeal, it just fills me up. And then we're gonna have 2 eggs, so a little bit more additional protein. We need fat because the oatmeal only has 1.5 grams fat. So we're gonna do 2 whole eggs, 6 fat in each. So it's a good meal overall. It is a little bit heavier in fat, but not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna whip it up and show you guys. Here's the final meal. 2 eggs fried. This is just the best way to cook eggs, in my opinion. This actually smells so good, and it has like funfetti in there. Like this smells really freaking good. I'm excited. And then me trying to make it look pretty. Both failing epically. I'm gonna eat it and I'll let you guys know how I feel about the oatmeal. Cause like I said, I used to be a big oatmeal person and then it just, I ate so much of it in prep that I got tired of it. So we'll see how it tastes. High expectations. About to go work out after that meal that I had. It's about an hour later. Grabbed a Rice Krispie treat as just a little extra carb source before I get this lift to make sure I have enough nutrients and carbs in me. If you're having a workout and you're just not feeling well and you're getting dizzy or you just feel weak all the time, probably not eating enough before your workout. Make sure you're getting enough carbs into your body. Quick source, and it's delicious. It's like a treat. Last meal of the day, I really needed a lot more fat, way more than I thought I needed. I just kind of tracked out the day because I was like, there's no way I'm getting enough food. So I tracked out the day and I'm definitely not getting enough food. So that's the good thing about tracking is you can kind of look and go, okay, am I getting enough? Where do I need to add more? And then I don't have to like track again because I know. So we have 2 whole eggs because I needed a lot of fat. Peanut butter, again, needed more fat and protein. Half a banana, and then the protein English muffin from our protein as well. Then we have our protein ghost hot cocoa again to get even more protein. So that's about it. Last meal of the day. We'll see what we have for breakfast. What is going on, guys? I was going to record one more meal. I wanted to make kind of like a burger or a sausage beef patty type breakfast, but I'm just not feeling that this morning. I'll probably do another grocery haul like this, show you guys more meals. You just have to let me know, do you like this? Do Do you want to see more of this? Do you want me to make kind of like a series of this whenever I get different groceries and try different meals? And did this help you at all? What else can I add, do better? Let me know in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, remember, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. We are moving and grooving. We're almost to 700 or 19,700 subscribers. I want to get to 20K. We got about 31 days to do it. So it all comes from you guys. As always, control controllable. I believe in yourself. It is half the damn battle. Peace.